So we posted a few videos lately about dogs sniffing on the walks, the importance of letting them sniff, and we've started to dive into conversations about, but what if my dog isn't sniffing? What if it's not safe for my dog to sniff? What if the environment isn't conducive for my dog to be sniffing? And I'm excited to answer some of those questions. Some we already have. But I wanted to specifically answer this question where it sounds like we're talking about prey drive. So this commenter says, what if my dog tends to be overstimulated to the point that he doesn't stop to sniff? He's just looking for what he can chase. I'm Gabrielle Johnson, certified dog behavior consultant, specializing in aggressive behavior and nervous system dysregulation. I have my bachelor's degree in psychology and sociology. So for any dog-human teams that are struggling with prey drive, trying to compromise these natural tendencies for our dogs and also exist in a human world, I cannot recommend enough Simone Mueller's books and her program. She has a book called Hunting Together, another called Rocket Recall, another called Don't Eat That. And she teaches, her whole thing is predatory substitution training. So that is the resource to go to if you are struggling with prey drive and looking for an R+ way to meet your dog's needs while also keeping yourself upright and keeping everyone safe. So some of what I talked about in my other videos will apply here. So the first thing is we need to satiate these needs. So if we have a dog who really needs to practice parts of the predatory sequence, and for certain breed groupings, we've enhanced certain parts of the predatory sequence as well as muting some. And so your breed may have genetic reinforcement for decades. We are not going to outcompete that. So we want to find the way to meet that need. There are a lot of great options. Something as simple as tossing treats for them to chase, especially if they like to chase. I love a good flirt pull, and I like to play it as an on-off switch game. So play, scatter. So we're sniffing and eating. Arousal comes up, and then we sniff and eat and come down. Arousal comes up, sniff and eat and come down. So we're practicing self-regulation while also meeting that need. Certain parts of this predatory sequence you can allow your dog to perform. So for example, if they like eye stalking before the chase, you can let them eye stalk and then reinforce them heavily from moving away with some tossed treats. And they're getting that dopamine both for the watching and for the seeking of the treats. I also like to teach a really solid flight cue in these situations. One of my favorites is run, where you teach your dog to run with you in the other direction. And then again, you guessed it, follow up with a scatter feed because high arousal and then eating. And if it makes more sense for your dog, you could toss those treats away too. But again, with any of these situations, it's all about setting your dog up to successfully be in their thinking brain in that environment. Don't be afraid to replace walks with something else for right now and reduce criteria until your dog can be successful in those environments. And oh my God, again, Simone Mueller's work. Check it out.